Well, it's June. Let's see what we're going to do this month. Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Life or Debt. My name is Stephanie and this is my channel where we explore my life and my debt. And today we're going over June. Every month is new. I can't say something new this month because I haven't been consistent in anything that I do in the past 4 months that I've been back doing this. So we're just rolling with it. Here is June. As you can see, there's no stickers. Everything's done bare bones because I couldn't find them. Quite honest, I couldn't find anything today. But I have to get this done because it's officially June 2nd and I've got bills to pay and mouths to feed and I need everything in its place. So this is what we're doing right now. We've got a couple of things to mark off and I'm going to do that in this pretty little fuchsia erasable pen and start with Brooklyn's birthday is the 22nd this month. So my sweet little sassy britches is turning 7. So we're going to need some additional funds for that. My dad's birthday is on the 4th, but I've already taken care of him. And the girls are out of school. So Brooklyn has summer camp 3 weeks this month, so I'm going to write those over here. I've paid for it. It's more so I remember. So summer camp 6, 5, 6, 12, and 6/26. I'm keeping her out the week of her birthday because I have some family coming in to celebrate with her that week and I'm taking her to Disney. So I just figured we'd give her the week off and we'd spend some time together. So that's it for right now. Some things that are happening this month that could totally potentially screw up my budget a whole lot is that I'm going in for a surgery consult on the 27th or on the 7th, not the 27th, on the 7th. It looks like I need to have my gallbladder out. So we are going to prepare for that any way possible. And then at the beginning of next month, we're planning for travel. So we'll also be planning for that. So we'll say July travel. Because we got to get our finances in order for that. Okay. So we're in June. Let's just get right to it. I've got my handy dandy notebook of list of bills off to the side. So that should be great. Oh, this desk is so wobbly today. I'm going to zoom you in a titch so we're not going all crazy. Now it's the first of the month. So we're looking at Kyle's check and my check. So we're going to just stick with this little pink marker because it's erasable and I don't know what's happening. So we've got Kyle and we're budgeting. So for Kyle, because he gets paid the last of the month for the next month, I always know what he's going to make. So it's $4,400. Actually, it was more this month because he did some extra classwork. So $4,600. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm trying something a little different. I'm going to just do Kyle's paycheck and then I'm going to my paycheck. I'm not going to combine the two, even though we get paid relatively the same time, because Kyle's check goes into our joint account. My check goes into my personal account. And while it just has my name on it, like we both use that money. So I'm just going to pay the bills out of my personal account through my check so I don't have to keep bumping finances back and forth. So it's going to be, I'm going to seem a little more scatterbrained than I should, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. So we got the mortgage for the house. And I'm telling you, after the wedding and after my student loan debt is paid off, which it will be a lot smaller, I think we're going to try to really hone in on this mortgage and get a big chunk of it paid off. If nothing else, like just have a sinking fund and throw in like things in the sinking fund. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. And then we've got the lawn care. We just had our, I hate this pen. Wonderful. We just had our like mulch and stuff put down on the house, which I absolutely love because it came out of my lawn care sinking fund. Perfect, right? This is gonna annoy me, but I can't stand the others. So anyway, it looks great. Like I'm in love with it. I'm so happy we have a lawn team, landscapers. And then this is for Amazon Web. And this is $50. And that could possibly go up, but we're just going to say 50. And then Netflix is always that faithful 16 until they tell me they're raising the price again. And then Lakeland Electric, which is our electric company. And that, let's see, we're getting into the warmer months. So I'm going to say 200 just because I want to make sure that I'm adding some sort of cushion. And then Frontier is our internet. And that is 70. That's fine. Okay, and then water. Wow. And we're going to say 175 for that because we're watering our lawn more frequently because the Florida heat is no joke. And then Dropbox for Kyle. And that is $12. So I think that's everyone. Okay, great. So let's see what we got here. So let's fix this. I don't know why I felt the need to do this one, but okay. So 2,500 plus. So how is everybody doing? Did you have a short week? Did you have a long week? I'm telling you, with the Memorial Day holiday, which is always nice to have an extra day off from work, it still felt like ridiculous. So that's $3,163. And I haven't been feeling well, so that's been another kicker. So I'm just going to double check because we all know that my math isn't math real well when I talk. Okay, great. So that is correct. So minus taking it out of the 14. So we've got 1,437 left over. So I am not going to I'm not going to take anything out of the envelopes because that's going to come out of my stuff. So we're just going to move that right past the envelopes and into the sinking funds. So let's move that over for you. Oh, that bled through. Okay, 1,437. Okay, so let's see what we got for sinking funds. I've kind of got a hodgepodge of things around here that lists my sinking funds. I'm going to come up with a master list in a little bit, when I have my life together. Good luck, right? So if you didn't watch, we do have the sinking fund sheet from the other day where we went through and discussed my ally buckets and how sinking funds have to be a little segregated in that situation. So this is what we have for our sinking funds. So we're going to look at that right now. So what I do know is I definitely want to put some money in the girls because I had to take a large chunk of that out for Brooklyn's, what is she in? Summer camp, right? I always want to say summer school, you guys. And she doesn't not that anybody needs summer school, but she does so well in school. I honestly probably should put her in summer school because she'd have a blast. Anyway, I'm going to put $400 in their girls fund. That covers schools, clothes, extra activities, things of that nature. I just bought Thea some clothes, so this will come out of that and things of that nature. So I'm going to put some money in medical just because I don't know what insurance is going to cost for this procedure that I have to have done. So I'm going to just start with $150 in there. And then we're going to do home. And that covers, let's say we want specific HOA. So let's put $100 in there. And then we'll do landscaping. and that is, we'll say $50. We will do the vacation because this will cover the July vacation a bunch. And let's see what we got there. So 400 plus 150 plus 100 plus 50 equals, so we've got 700. So we will do 500 for vacation. I know that's a lot, but we're driving to Massachusetts. Luckily, we're staying at Kyle's parents' house, so it's not too much expense there, but then, we'll have other expenses. So I want to make sure that we've got enough at least to travel. And then because of the travel, I want to do transportation. And this will cover extra gas, registrations, car expenses, things of that nature. And I know Kyle already needs new windshield wipers. He's going to need an oil change. So I'm going to put $200 in here. Got to put some money into the wedding. And let's see, 7 plus 200 plus 500. Ooh, is that everything? Maybe we won't put some money into the wedding this week and we'll just wait for my check. Okay, so 400 plus 150 plus 100 plus 50 plus 500 plus 200 is 14. So yeah, so we'll just put, we'll add $37 to this. So 50, 60, 70, 87. So 87. And that will equal the $14.37 here. So this is great. We've got some real good starts here. Obviously, we didn't put anything to the wedding, but that's fine because we still have some wedding money left in the kitty or the sinking fund, which we'll probably be going over shortly because I've made a lot of headway and things of that nature. So there's some things that I want you guys to know and to see and all that stuff. So this is Kyle's paycheck. Let's jump on over to what my paycheck would be and see what's going to go in those cash envelopes. Here we go. So again, this is jumpy. So let's see. We've got Steph's check. And that was 2024. And so I'm covering cell phones, which is $250. Hulu, which is $8. And I know, we could really cut down on the streamings, but the funny thing is we use them all. You've got little itsy bits here. And I mean, I'd rather, I don't know. People are like, oh, you're paying just as much, but I don't feel like we are. We pay $150. What I really need to do is get my Verizon in sync with my Hulu, my Disney Plus, and ESPN, because I don't think we should be paying for it. So that's going to save us $100 a year, which might seem like chump change, but in the long run, it's $100 is $100. I mean, anybody could use that at this point. So, okay, and then we've got my Omaha long-term care. And if you've been with me for a while, this is just insurance that I keep because I get anxious about growing older, especially seeing my mom grow older and pass away at such a young age. So then we've got my health coach, my running coach, but he's like a therapist sometimes. So that's $150 a month. And then Apple for Apple One storage and music. So that is $40, which I don't think it's that high, but we'll see. And then Adobe, which is $21. VSAC, which is my student loan, which is coming down. It's not perfect, but I think we're just around the $10,000 mark. So that's fun. Patreon, which is 16, and Cricket, which is 11. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And again, this is just all stuff that comes out of my check. So if I need to move money from elsewhere, I can, but I think I shall be fine. Yeah, I'm going to start that over because I just saw a spider and I lost count. So yeah, so if you auto 70, 16, and 11. Great. 775. Perfect. Okay, so from this, 2024 minus 775 equals, whoop, gross. I just killed a spider, I'm sorry. Okay, it's 12, 45. Okay, so something is not right. Okay, so I'm going to show you this because this is where I screwed up. Well, I didn't screw up, but I didn't pre-plan. And it'll be fine because I have another check coming in 2 weeks. But I didn't, like, we pay all of our bills at the beginning of the month. So, and I am just keeping it real. Please don't ever watch my channel and think that it's going to be right ever. I'm showing you that I have to muddle through. So even if you're muddling through and you're like screwing up your budget left and right, if you're doing it, that's half the battle. Because at least you know where money should be going and where it's not going. So that's my soapbox, right? So this is my check. It's 2024. And we've got these bills that will be coming out of my checking account for that. I can tell you right now that the like DK Fit, Apple, Adobe, those aren't coming out until the end of the month. And I've got 3 paychecks this month. So we're really not going to worry about that. My variable expenses here are totaling around $18.50, I think I put in. And I put in my cube, and we can go over that too. But from these expenses, I can already tell you that I'm not going to have enough because I'm like a couple of hundred short. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out how much I'm short, and then I'm going to take it out of the grocery budget. And that grocery budget will fill it back up next month, right? So this is what we have. So it's 800 plus 250 plus 200 plus 300 plus 25 plus 12 plus 200 plus 200. Oh, that's not right. Okay, wow, that's way more than I thought it was. Okay, so we'll just take that minus the 2024 equals, so, oh no, not minus the 2024, so, okay, so 800 plus 250 plus 200 plus 300 plus 25 plus 12 plus 200 plus 200 is... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. After some much deliberation with my internal self, I have figured this out. So we have $12.45. And we're gonna do food. And food is going to be $400 for this check because that will be more than enough. And eat out will be $250, and medical will be $150. And gas will be $300. And Thea, for her allowance, will be $25. And Brooklyn, for her allowance, will be 12. And Kyle will get his money. His allowance is 200. And then my allowance is also 200, but I can wait until next week or next paycheck because I have some money left over. Oh, no, that's not what I want. So 400 plus 250 plus 150 plus 300 plus 25 plus 12 plus 200 is 1337. So we're going to put 1337. So 1245 minus 1337 equals negative 92. And that negative 92, we're going to carry over until next week, and we'll take it out of the next check. Again, I don't have to pay these all at the front. I have the money in the checking account. It's just wrapping it up for the month. So we should be all set. But just so, because we all know Stephanie and we all know her a little too well, I'm coming over here and I'm automatically right now going to put in a negative 92 rollover. Okay? So, not perfect by any stretch of the means, but I'm working on it and we're going to make it work. Like I said, I have utmost confidence, especially with it being a 3 paycheck month, that this will work better. And this goes to show that I should not be dishing out cash without doing my budget first, because I've already submitted my cubes. Those are already in my sinking fund or my cash envelopes. So blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. All right, great. Well, thanks for sticking around with me while we muddled through this budget thing this time. Have a couple of I should never say this because it never works out the way that I want it to, but I do have a couple of ideas that hopefully I will get off the ground in June. Please give me a little grace because obviously if the doctor decides that we need to go in for surgery sooner rather than later, that might put some things on the back burner. So until then, guys, I'll see you real soon.